Welcome back to Let's Play Hot Wheels World Race in space. XT3 is still starting the back with me. Maybe we're just volunteering to start the back with XT3. Just keep an eye on them very briefly to give them encouragement, and then not hold their hand throughout the rest because XT3 needs to learn. In any case, I don't know if it's the best. Oh well, yeah. I do like to get that boost there because that means I can do this. Okay. Perfect. Man, these guys got a lot further ahead of me than I thought they would. Me slamming into walls left and right isn't helping. Oh man. Huh. Usually if you're at the bottom of a hill, some kind of slope, hitting a boost pad is not a good idea, but this one apparently is. Ah. Go away. Don't really know if it was best idea to get that boost or not. I have conflicted feelings about that one particular boost pad. I haven't quite made my mind as to whether I should head or not. It might depend on the particular car that I'm using. Oh, better. Yeah, the handling on this car, jeez. Again, most other cars can handle that little turn there without much wrong. Okay, that time I did go over 200 miles per hour. What's up? How's this work? That's so inconsistent. Also, so not a particularly large number of members of robot kind in this one race. We do have XT3 with us, of course, which helps. And even so, there we go. It's beautiful. If you just go in the center, it's a lot easier. I tend to want to avoid the maybe I should have boosted off that drop. I tend to want to avoid the pickups. XT3 and Burn could be doing better. Oh dear. Oh hey, positions actually changed. Maybe we'll figure out one day what the deal is with Silhouette. Maybe not today though. Nothing to do but keep going though. It is nice after all this time to really get to see Gearhead again though. I don't remember if I think we've had Gearhead in a race before. Just never played as him. And that's definitely a big difference from having played the entire game as him. And having got a decent amount of screen time throughout the entirety of another game too. Let's see if his inflated ego can produce any interesting results here. For the time being, we have races to do. And zooms. Ah, and the lack of handling. I think I was talking about this on the cut recording and it didn't make it onto anything that people are going to hear, so I'll say it again. Alright. Well, I wish it's nice to a certain degree that they balanced out certain stats with each other. High speed tends to go with low acceleration, for instance, and that kind of helps cars stay balanced. But at the same time, I have to admit, the variety in stats of cars is a little lacking, sometimes I feel like. And I wish, as such, that they would have cars with more extreme stat combinations. Like you'd have some where you have, for instance, super high speed. Like this one where you have really high speed and boost and really low. Okay. And really low acceleration and handling. Actually, this one's acceleration and boost is okay. Never mind. And accelerate. Wait, what is this car's acceleration like? Its handling is low. Actually, I might have to look at stats again. But it's not a super extreme stat car, even though it plays a bit differently than lots of others. Oops. That wasn't especially grand. Got what I needed. Shoo. Boosting everywhere. I like that jump though. That's a jump you can actually comfortably do. 4 spins on. That one I didn't really need to. Don't get greedy, again, being the motto of this game. But if it's a jump where you actually know you can handle it, I feel like it's good to do. It's just that you can't always handle it. There you go. It's good to be on the just the side a little bit on that jump so that you don't lose speed on hitting that boost pad, it seems like. Man, all the details that come up in this game when it comes to speed management. Keeping a high speed. It's not all intuitive. Like that there, I lost speed. Although it's probably better anyways, since I also lose more speed by hitting that turn, I imagine. Huh, so I never even realized. On auto boost jumps... Well, no. I guess I did boost on that jump because it didn't... I lost boost. But it might be that on auto boost jumps, the game doesn't actually... Last minute there. Also, somebody's really far behind me if they only just then hit that shortcut, man. Ah! Probably should have boosted to get my speed back up there, actually. Yeah, because I don't get as big a speed boost here. Oh well. I don't think there's a prompt to boost if you're on those jumps. Also, what happened to Mr. Gold there? Bedlam? Jeez. Zoic did really well all of a sudden. Huh. It's disruptive. So things are pretty evenly split, actually, except for XT3. Dude. I wish I could be with XT3 more in these races. XT3 showed some promise of improvement. In fact, did improve. I keep forgetting that. Even though XT3 is not getting the best spot in each race, it's still doing really well. It's kind of within like a second of most of the other cars most of the time, I'm pretty sure. Here we are. Alright. I think this is a pretty new environment for your head. Lots of these are. Not all of them. There's no urban environment for some reason. But, in discounting that, I don't think he's really been in any real jungly area either. No. He's been in a cold place, he's been in the desert. That's not really it. There's also the underworld, which doesn't have an equivalent in this game. Shoot. Hard landing. Alright. Actually, I briefly played... Just like moments. I briefly played Soundtrack Challenge yesterday. As I was setting up my new Xbox 360, getting original Xbox games to work on it again. I just decided to test Soundtrack Challenge on it, and man, it feels so different doing stunts in that game. You'd think it'd be pretty similar since you're basically doing the same thing, but no. The way they rotate just has a completely different feel to it. It's freezing up like that game. Alright. Oh, that's not what you need to do. Stop bumping. Okay. I don't think this wall is as buggy. I think if you drift on this one as Grease Lightning, for instance, you won't glitch through it the same way you will. And not Cloud9, what are the other places called? Sky something, I think. Don't get greedy! Stop that! Gearhead being a show-off, I guess. You can take a single overconfident, inflated ego little guy. That was apparently an auto boost jump, which is good, considering that I didn't actually get full boost off of it. Pretty sure any other car could have made that turn without problem. Oh, jeez. Golden guy right on your tail. Ah. Everyone right on my tail, man. You know, if anybody was gonna try to take a chance and do some ridiculous... Yep, good thing I didn't have to worry about that one either. And try to do some ridiculous loop drifting and things like that, it would probably be Gearhead, but I'm not gonna throw a race for that. Instead, I guess Gearhead's just gonna do a few more rotations than he needs to. For some reason, lose grip on the track. So what's the point of boost on that jump? Does it actually make a difference? Where do I land if I don't boost there? Not too far behind me, but they are behind me. I need to stop trying to turn on that turn. I mean, I don't lose much speed for long, but even so, it's good to minimize the speed I lose since I'm going to get bumped up to 200 miles per hour after turn anyways. XD3, come on. Yeah, pretty much same story though. It's interesting how things have gone so consistent. Established pretty solid hierarchy. I'm surprised though that Bedlam isn't being more consistent about beating everyone else. Oh, wow. I actually did really nice on that one, somehow. I don't think I've had any major bloopers yet, actually, this whole tournament. Just more stuff to feed Gearhead's ego, I guess. Not having made mistakes. Interesting. There are only 2 cars on this menu tip. There's, I think, Muscle Tone and Quarter Mile Coupe. 2 Quarter Mile Coupes in the middle and 2 Muscle Tones on the outside. Anyways. So we're definitely going to go over episode time a little bit with this race, but I don't want to waste episode length either by just cutting it short, so whatever. I'd rather go up a little bit over than make things too short. So look at why going on the left specifically there rewards you with things. But do not consider it below your head to take advantage of shortcuts and like the others have opened for them. Silhouette? Ah! This is where we discovered Silhouette's nature, if I remember right. It's interesting to see him here. Also, boost mechanics, I think about. Okay, go on. Now I'm thinking about Centric Challenge again. Shoot, good thing I got that. It's not getting great. Definitely gonna take me some time to get used to those again. If I start that game up again a while from now. Oh, look at that handling. Your head. It's a little reckless, evidently. Oh, jeez! Burn! Speaking of which, you just placed Zodic. What if there's anything between those two? I don't really know a single thing about Zodic. It's hard to be sure. Bedlam. So it seems like your speed stat doesn't only determine like how fast you go, like your top speed and whatnot, it also seems to determine Yeah, that was weird. I didn't commit to the rotation, and that was very, very bad. So that's our first mess up of this circuit, I suppose. This guy cost us for a long time. It's gonna keep costing us. Right, okay. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, but it seems like if you have a higher speed stat, you also maintain higher speed for longer too. I've noticed. Whatever to that turn. I don't think there's really a reason to go to that harder inside turn than the other one. Okay, so I definitely have an opportunity to get burst regardless. XD3, what are you doing here? Look at you, dude. Why you just at the brake? XD3, what are you doing? Are you throwing these races or something? That was weird. Is he trying to knock in the way of Gearhead winning or something? Wasn't even using the handbrake that time, actually. You could probably tell because the back wasn't spinning out, but still. Thanks. Is that XC3 that hit me at the end there? Because if so, true robot buddy. Forever. And last, I guess. Potentially. Very possibly. High probability. Slightly lower probability than before. Probability is changing with each passing second. Okay. We placed. I think that was XT3 though that pumped me. Look at that! Looking out for me this time. That's awesome. First lot on a record, but that was amazing. It's wonderful to see such things happen. In any case, yeah, I would have gone a pretty decent time, I think, if I hadn't messed that up. But in any case, I'll see you guys next time, next episode of Let's Play this game, Hot Wheels Race. Bye, guys, with more robots and potentially buddies.